What's up guys, Gibberish just here today. Today we're going to be talking about BlizzCon 2020 and if it's going to be cancelled or not. Blizzard did put out a statement today about it and we are going to talk about that today. So let's get into it.
You get a hat, and you get a hat!
This is the statement that Blizzard put. It was posted 3 days ago. It says a note about BlizzCon and it is by Sarah Smith. I almost said Furry Warrior. So, what does this mean? Basically, this entire little statement here is basically them saying how they are excited for BlizzCon, but that they're not sure if it's going to be feasible at this point. While we're all hopeful for things to look better later in the year, the bottom line is that at this point, it's too early to know whether BlizzCon 2020 will be feasible. The health of our community, employees, and everyone who helps with the show is our top consideration. It might be a few months before we know for certain or how we'll proceed. But as soon as we have a meaningful update, we will share it. So, this is pretty big news. If they cancel BlizzCon 2020, this can be pretty detrimental to Blizzard, in my opinion. The reason being is that Blizzard needs they need a big update on what's going on. So, what's kind of happened is in 2019, they made the big announcements. And to be honest, I don't think anyone was really surprised about the announcement. We had a lot of leaks way beforehand about Diablo 4, Overwatch 2 as well. I think the only real surprise that we got was Hearthstone Battlegrounds. That was a big surprise. And yeah. So we had those, we all knew they were coming, or at least we were all expecting them to come, and they did. And Diablo 4 has gotten people very excited. A lot of the stuff that they were questioning about, it's still up in the air. Diablo 4 has said it's going to take a long time, even Blizzard time is going to take longer. So this means I'm not expecting Diablo 4 for at least another 4 years, is my guess. Alright, so it's going to take a while is probably what I think. I think the PS5 is around that time is when Diablo 4 will make its debut. Now, World of Warcraft Shadowlands, different story, right? So Diablo, we know that's far away, but Shadowlands will have launch most likely, or right about to launch, when BlizzCon 2020 in November would have happened or will happen. This is a big thing because Shadowlands is starting to look up. They're starting to show a lot of progress, and people are starting to actually get excited for the expansion. With the alpha beta being live, people are testing it, and they're sending in their feedback. And a lot of things like no more Titan Forging being in the game is a big thing that people are wanting, and that has just been announced that it's not coming to the game. We won't have no Shadow Forging, no corruption, no nothing. It's just gonna be gear is gear. So this is a big effect for the players of World of Warcraft, and a big update like this is really what they need. Plus, the rumors of the Burning Crusade Classic server option is floating around, and if that happens, that can be a huge deal for Blizzard. And to announce Burning Crusade at their convention would be pretty major. So, it's unlikely that Burning Crusade would be announced. They did have that survey that came out a few weeks ago, but 2020 case for this is more than possible for them to announce it. I don't know if it will happen. Usually expansions happen on a 2-year basis. So, you know, it came out last year. They would announce it this year, and then it would come out next year. So 2021 is when BC would come out on a regular Blizzard schedule. So if that is happening, we don't really know. It's just a rumor, but we do know basically that Blizzard is very heavily considering it. Considering such a success that Classic had, I would be shocked if it didn't make it through. Now, those are two. We also have Overwatch 2, which has been very quiet since the whole thing started. Overwatch 2 is an expansion. It's not a separate game. It's not a sequel. I don't know why they didn't just call it like Overwatch 2, The Omnic Crisis 2.0. I don't know. They should have given it an expansion, just because Overwatch 2, it's an expansion. So they need to update people on this. These three main titles are important for people to stay engaged in this. Blizzard needs this BlizzCon to go well, because even though last year went pretty well, they had the controversy of the Blitzchung situation all around, and they need a BlizzCon that just goes well. They need one that doesn't have any problems, that doesn't have anything really crazy going on. So this BlizzCon is very important for them. There are two options they can have if they decide to postpone it. One, they can do a live virtual ticket with a lot more goodies to do for people to watch and engage in the BlizzCon at November, and it would basically be like they have live Q&As, they would have the announcement, the live open series, but it wouldn't be at Anaheim Convention Center. It would probably be somewhere else. Maybe have ways, if you have the virtual ticket, you play Shadowlands Alpha, something like that. If you have, you know, the virtual ticket, you can get a little glimpse of Diablo 4. Things like that are possible, and I think that's what most people are expecting. The second option is to be pushed back until later in the year, or maybe January, February for that to come out. This is a lot less likely for, you know, you don't want to push that back so much, especially because if you do it December, then December is going to have Christmas, and no one's going to fly to California during Christmas time. If you do it January, people just spend all their Christmas and New Year's money, and now they're fucking broke, and their vacation is all spent. Alright? November is the key time, because it's right before the holidays all hit. So I don't think that the option 2 is that viable. I think they'll just postpone, cancel 2020, and go next year. Now, if they do this, it will hurt Blizzard, because like I said, they need a good BlizzCon, a good support. Warcraft 3 Reforged really brought them down a notch on a lot of people and pissed a lot of people off. So it's more than pleasable to think that, yeah, maybe they will postpone this and all this. I do think we'll get an answer within the next month or two. Usually BlizzCon tickets go on sale in May. If this coronavirus, COVID-19, isn't solved by then, I would say by either early May or late May, they're probably going to just cancel or do a live stream until 2021, or the live stream. If this happened, would this be the worst thing in the world? It could be pretty bad for Blizzard if they decide to just cancel it. If they did the live stream, it could be okay. The thing is that BlizzCon is a lot of revenue for the company. They push a lot of things forward. They get their big announcements out. They get all this. It's an esport live hub. All this happens at BlizzCon. And if that doesn't happen, this can be a major backfire for the company. So whether or not it will do it, that is yet to be seen. I hope BlizzCon 2020 does happen. I think they'll most likely postpone it. I hope they don't, but then again, I don't want anyone to get COVID-19, so who knows. But I do truly hope that all of this is done in the COVID-19 things by the summer. I don't think things will return to normal by the summer, but I do think it would be really nice if it would be, you know, plausible. I think at least by August, restaurants will be opening up, I hope, at least here in Texas, I hope. So whether or not that happens is yet to be seen. We'll find out together, and I will let you all know as soon as I can when this happens, when they make an announcement about it and how it all goes up. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I like these My Thought videos. They can be pretty fun sometimes. I enjoy them. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know in the comments below, would you like BlizzCon or would you not like BlizzCon? Do you not really care? Do you just hate Blizzard now and was this video useless? I'm assuming you don't, because, you know, well, we made it this far, so. I will see y'all next time. Bye!